Why do people care so much about politics, even when it ruins friendships and families? Because honestly, I've noticed something really weird about humans. People can disagree about politics, and that's normal. Like, we're all different people. Of course, we're going to see things differently, but sometimes it goes from, I don't agree with your opinion, to, okay, you are basically my enemy now. Like, bro, how did we go from a normal conversation to a whole season finale? A political disagreement somehow turned into a final boss fight. Friends stop talking, families become awkward, people leave group chats like they're escaping a disaster. And the crazy part is, I'm not even saying this as an outsider. Even my own family has experienced this. So I started wondering, why does politics have this much power over us? Why would someone risk a relationship over a political figure who probably doesn't even know they exist? Like, imagine defending someone online with your whole soul, while that person is probably just eating dinner, completely unaware that you're fighting a war in their name. That's actually kind of wild. So I looked into it, and apparently the first reason is something called social identity theory. Basically, humans don't just have opinions. We turn opinions into groups, and those groups become part of who we are. Your brain doesn't just say, I support this idea. Sometimes it says, this represents me. And that's where things get interesting, because once a belief becomes part of your identity, someone disagreeing with it doesn't feel like, oh, they have a different perspective. Your brain goes, wait, are they attacking me? And now suddenly, you're not defending an opinion anymore. You're defending yourself, which is kind of funny because 5 minutes ago, you were just scrolling on your phone. Now your brain thinks you're protecting the kingdom. The second reason is called confirmation bias. And this one is honestly hilarious because our brain is supposed to find the truth. But sometimes it acts more like a lawyer. A scientist asks, am I wrong? A lawyer asks, how can I prove I'm right? So once we pick a side, our brain starts collecting evidence like it's building a case. See, this proves I'm correct. And look at this, they're wrong. But when something challenges our belief, suddenly, sorry, this information is unavailable at this time, straight into the mental trash folder. And the third reason is called moral conviction. This is when people don't just see an issue as a different opinion. They see it as right versus wrong. And when something feels like a moral battle, compromise can feel like betrayal. That's why politics can become so emotional, because humans aren't just arguing about policies. We're arguing about identity. We're arguing about belonging. We're arguing about what we believe is good or bad. But here's the weird part. A belief is supposed to help us create a better world. So maybe the question isn't just who's right. Maybe it's, are we using our beliefs? Or are our beliefs using us? Because at the end of the day, the person you're arguing with online is still a human, and the family member you stopped talking to is probably still the same person who cared about you before politics entered the room.